This video features the back nine of Royal Blue, the golf club at Baha Mar in Nassau, Bahamas. The front nine is up already. I talked about how this course was $400 and that it was the most I'd ever paid for a course, but felt like the value was worth it given the course conditions. Front nine played entirely different than this back nine, much more windy and exposed to the elements. The back nine felt a little more protected by the trees and just away from the coastline as well. Sit back and relax. Keep it pretty tight between shots. Watch this mediocre bogey golf on this back nine. Let's get it. On this 348 yard par 4, felt like a really tight landing area, even though there was quite a bit of fairway. Would have had to challenge the bunkers, but I think driver may have taken it out of play had I actually hit it well. Go through the green here. Nice little scenic area where this hole was located. A lot of black rocks around it, framed in. This was the theme of the back nine, not being able to hit it close enough to get up and down. There were some decent chips, but where I chipped it decently, I did not necessarily putt well. This was a 484 yard par 5. Pretty wide fairway. That left hand side bled into the previous fairway, so you had some room to work with. Here started the alignment issues that I had on the back nine. When I looked back at the clips, I was actually set up initially at the flag and then ended up lining up to the right there. Kicked it out from some trees, was able to get on the green in regulation with a decent putt for birdie here. Didn't continue breaking until after the hole. This par 3 is playing 161 down the hill. Struck it pretty well. Was hoping to get some wind pushing it over to the left. The right side of this hole was pretty flat, so it just kind of hung up there. Hit a decent chip. It just was all playing away from me and downhill, so I left a little bit of meat on the bone. Wasn't able to convert. This par 5 was fun. It bent a little bit to the left here, so just getting the fairway was the key. I ended up hitting a little bit left of where I wanted to, but still had a lot of fairway to work with. Really good hybrid here to put myself in a position to have a wedge in my hand into this par 5. I actually caught this wedge really clean, and unfortunately threw it past the flag, and it was pretty tight against the back of the green, so it went into that bunker. Had a little bit of some fandom here cheering me on. Not bad here. This little par 4 bent to the right. Not a long hole, so I ended up taking a 3-wood and ended up chopping off a little bit too much. In hindsight, I would have went further up the left-hand side. Horrible strike out of that wet lie, just real splashy. I pulled it up the left-hand side in front of the green. I was scared to challenge that bunker. Took a little bit much with this chip, got past the hole, but still in a decent range to convert. Just didn't take it high enough. There were some really beautiful driving holes on this course, and this was one of them. You can just tell that those mow lines were just so beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. Had a 176 left into this hole. Took a 7-iron, a little uphill. Those mowers were relentless out here this day. Not a bad leave here. It was running again all downhill, so I was pleased. And just hit a really crappy putt here. I didn't play for enough break. And another bogey. This is the signature 16th on this course. Played 140 today. Took a 9-iron. Wind was swirling a little bit. And achieved the goal of getting on the green. And it was right there in the front of the green as well, so a bit challenging on the placement. Hammered the crap out of this, and it started going downhill on me. Just really bad judgment on my part, and just hit it too far past and didn't give it enough on the way back. I had survived 3 putts all the way up to that point, so super disappointing. Interesting tee shot here. So green was over those 2 trees in the fairway and then over another set of trees. Misjudged this distance, hit it a little fat and came up slightly short, ended up rolling back down the hill for this chip, which was pretty straightforward. Your boy always gets his divot, so just thought I'd show it out here since we rolled a little bit long. My wife was asking about the mix, and it was like a sand seed combo. Again, decent chip here, wasn't complaining, had a chance to get the par. Your boy just did not hit the damn ball. All we could do is just laugh. Very happy with my drive here. Hit it well, took it around that left-hand corner, and then went to shit after that. Again, alignment was very poor on that shot. Ended up over here on the right, just having to chip it out into the bunker. End up with a double bogey here, but if you get a chance to visit Nassau, Bahamas, go check out the Royal Blue, the golf club at Baha Mar. A really pleasurable experience. The people that work there are incredibly helpful and sweet and nice, and the grounds are incredibly maintained. Well worth your coin. You get a lot of stuff out of this channel, y'all. A little business knowledge, a little technical golf knowledge, a little BS in here and there. You're in a well-rounded environment. So hit that subscribe button, hit that membership button. We got you covered on all things golf.